Good morning, everybody. How are you? Right? It's me. Just thought I'd check in quickly. Well, you probably guessed. If I sort of pan around a bit, you've probably guessed where I am again. Yay! Up in Nottingham, up at Eastwood Hall for days 7 and 8 of our consultant training for Slimming World. So yeah, I'm in my hotel room. Just thought I'd show you my outfit for the day. So, hand out, show you. Little blue shirt. I'm not doing that properly at the moment. Yeah, little blue shirt, little dress, little sundress. I think it's going to be really hot today, isn't it? So yeah, here we are. As I say, days 7 and 8, and that sort of completes our training really. For now. I say for now because we're back up 2 years' time, I think, for a refresher. Look at this gorgeous view. This is such a beautiful hotel. I think I said this last time. I'm on the ground floor this time. Got a superior room, don't you know? Sort of struggling to find out what's actually that much more superior, to be absolutely frank, because it's roughly the same size. They said they're slightly bigger. Is it slightly bigger? Maybe. I don't know. I think perhaps the chair's a little bit more plush. Probably the lamps are a little bit more. Certainly the headboard is. Bed's the same size. My colleague's upstairs. She's also gone for the superior room, and she said her bed is bigger than last time, but that's fine. It's certainly big enough for me. So got all my little snackettes there, and the ever-present hi-fi bars. I mean, what's a self-facing consultant would be without her hi-fi bars? It just wouldn't happen, would it? So yeah. Ooh. So yeah, here we are. Oh, we're here again with all our usual lovely consultants that we've met along the way. So it looks a bit sort of messy on here, doesn't it? But you've got to get a certain amount of bits out, haven't you? Yeah, look at that. My little L I got from Mrs. Mummy, right? Bless her. Cotton sock. She gave that to me last night just to get back in our room. So that was really, really lovely of her. Just for being a friend. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to today. I'm not quite sure. We don't know who our trainer's going to be yet. Let me put up something chat to you. There we go. Hiya! So yeah, we've got. We're not sure who our trainer's going to be today. We know it's not going to be Kieran, and we don't think it's going to be Ursula. So it'd be quite nice to have someone new. Might be someone called Lynn, who, if you're a Slimming World person yourself, as chances are, if you're watching one of my vlogs, you probably would have seen her on the online thing. She does. She did the one that sticks out is she did what's in my fridge. So yeah, she's lovely. So I've yet to meet her, obviously, in person, but we don't know if that's definitely her, so I will let you know. So we're here today and tomorrow, so if I get a chance, I'll vlog again at some point, hopefully before I go, and or before I upload this, and let you know exactly who we did have. So hope you're all good, hope you're all well and well on your journeys. It's been exciting times, isn't it? Exciting times, so yeah, all a bit sort of... full on at the moment, but I knew that. It's time of year as well, isn't it? It's just busy time, isn't it? Still sort of getting our groups up to where we want to. I guess that's like work in progress, isn't it? So you're going to be forever kind of working on your groups and obviously motivating the members, and that's your job. So yeah, that'll be ongoing. So but yeah, it's all going really well. The Saturday group is busy one, bit more transient than the other one, because you tend to get, I think perhaps I said this in the other vlog, you tend to get more visiting people on a Saturday, because it's kind of like the last stop saloon, because a Slimming World week starts on a Sunday, so I get an awful lot of people, visitors and things, that perhaps couldn't make their normal groups, and they just want to pop in to get weighed on Saturday, because they know that's the last chance before the start of the new week. Yeah, so it's all very exciting, Gorgeous weather at the moment, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. I just, I've got the TV on at the moment, but I'm not, I don't know about you, but I'm just a little bit wary, perhaps is the word, before when I wake up in the morning, before I switch on anything. In fact, I leave it to the last minute. It tends to be my husband that puts on the TV, to be fair, at home, because I'm always thinking, now what? And the latest thing with the fire in London, that block of flats. I mean, I have to be honest, when I first saw it, because I was doing breakfast at home, and Pete just shouted through and said, "Lou, come and have a look at this." You know, I just put my head around. I could see on the TV just something was ablaze, and I just, oh my God, it's another terrorist attack. That was my first thought. Isn't that awful? That's the first thing that comes to your mind. But it's still, I mean, it's no less awful for the fact that it wasn't a terrorist attack. It's bloody awful. Heart goes out to all of them. But yeah, it's just it's a funny old time at the moment, isn't it? It's a weird old time. People are very sort of jumpy, a bit nervy, and that's a shame. So I'm doing my absolute best not to buy into all that, because although it's, you of course you're compassionate and you care and all those things, absolutely, that goes without question. However, I personally wish that they didn't cover quite so much of it on the TV, because I happen to think that sort of keeps it going, almost perpetuates it, because it's awful, and we know it's awful, but they're like reporting on it morning, noon and night, and it's everywhere, and I'm not quite sure what that serves. I guess to raise the profile and to help these people, and I think that's the bit that I hang on to, not all the devastation, but the bit that really I like to hang on to is the people that did make it, the people that are coming out, all those communities that are kind of coming together and multicultural, and it doesn't matter whether you're a Sikh, whether you're whatever your creed, race, religion, how beautiful is that it kind of put all that aside. That's the bit that's come out of this, I think, the beautiful thing that's come out of this. So that's the bit I like to hang on to. I don't know why this has gone on to a bit of a rant about that, because I don't intention of that at all. Just like now I can hear it in the background then, just every so often I just sort of catch sight of that block, that tower block. So yeah, that's all. That's just my feelings on that, is that absolutely it's lovely. We're all coming together and heart goes out to them. I just wish that it wasn't like constantly in your face, because it just, I don't know if it helps. I don't know if it does. Everyone's got their own ideas and opinions, of course. So yeah, don't shoot me. That's just my opinion. I just like to try and see the good in everything, because even these people that have done these atrocities, they're somebody's son. They're somebody loves them, and how awful must they be feeling to kind of get to that stage. That's the bit I try and see a little bit of good in everybody, if possible. Anyway, enough about that. Was my phone going off? So I'm probably being reminded that we're meeting in about 20 minutes for breakfast. So yeah, I think it starts at 9:30 this morning, which is quite good, because a lot of people will potentially travel up this morning and get here just in time for that. Because we live so far away in Hampshire, we've been coming up on the Thursday and staying over. Normally for 3 nights. This time it will only be for 2. So yeah, this morning it starts at 9:30, and tomorrow morning it's a really early start. It's at 8 o'clock start. So we're thinking that, and the actual restaurant doesn't open till 8 on a Sunday, and we've got to kind of be in class for Harbour State. So we're going to look into having breakfast in the room tomorrow, just see if we can get that sort of ordered a bit sooner. So I'm going to look into that a bit later on, because it doesn't give you very long, does it? Sort of, I don't know about you, but I don't particularly want to go in there and just rush my food and then quickly get that down your neck and then have to be sort of sat ready to start the day in double time. So we're going to look into doing that. Not sure if we're going to eat in the hotel tonight. We did last night. We had at the bar. We all had a few drinks at the bar. I think we didn't even roll into bed. It's about 11:30, 11:45. I know some people still have a bit of homework to do. So. Oops. Never mind, eh? So yeah, it was a bit later going to bed than we perhaps intended. That's fine, that's cool. And yeah, tomorrow it's a really early start, and I think we finish about 4:30, something like that. So I'm hoping to get home in time to go to my grandson's. It's his 5th birthday. His birthday was actually yesterday, but he's got a little barbecue tomorrow with his family and stuff. So he will already be there. So when I get back, I'm hoping that they'll still be in, I'd say, full swing. It'll be probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock, depends on traffic. But if it's still kind of going, I might just go along and join them for a little while. It took us 4.5 hours to get here yesterday. We left home about 5 to 2, on what should be 3.5 hour journey, something like that. It took us 4.5 hours, so yeah, there was a couple of accidents and on the way. That's life, isn't it? That's life, motorway life. So yes, we stopped off and just had a iced coffee, so that was really nice. Black iced coffee. I've had one of those before. It's really nice. Don't mind saying. So yeah, we did that on the way up, in the hope that by the time we sort of stopped off and had a comfort break and something to drink or whatever. It might ease off a bit, and it just gives you just breaks up the journey too, doesn't it? So yeah, that was good. But generally speaking, we don't stop on the way. We didn't going back last time. I just foot down. I just straight to my door because you just want to get home. Yeah. So anyway, I think I will leave it there because it's, as I say, almost breakfast time. Hope you guys have a great Friday. When I come up here, I'm never sure. Is it Friday? Is it Saturday? It feels like a Saturday morning for some reason. Don't know why. I know it's Friday. So happy Friday, everybody. Enjoy your day, and I look forward to catching up with you really, really soon. So take care, everyone. Bye. Hey, morning, everybody. Hiya. Right, I've just off down to breakfast. As I said, we've got to make an early start this morning, so it's now 7:10. And the restaurant opens at 7. They're opening it early just for the Slimming World consultants. How lovely is that? So yeah, it's day 2. Sorry, not day 2, day 8 even. It's the second day. We're here for 2 days, so it's day 8 of the actual training program. And as I say, I'm just off to breakfast, so I'll take you with me, but I'll have to be very quiet because I'm not sure. I don't think there'll be too many people up. So see how we go. Well, I'll just see if I can show you the restaurant. So hold on, I know where to go. So just grab mine. Okay, let's plunge into darkness. Hold on, right. There we go. So you can see there's people already. Well, they haven't bloody checked out by the look of it. So that's our training room there. So I'll give you a quick peek on that as we go by. Hold on. There we go. So, there we go. Oh no! There you go, that's the training room. How lovely is that? That's our table over there. That's where we're sitting. So I'll take you over there quickly, and I can show you our. So I've got all our names there, so you can see me, Little Rich, and then I'm sat next to the gorgeous Nikki. I don't know, I think so. And there's Mrs. Mummy Wright. I think she's sitting next but one to me. And yeah, so it's been cool in here actually. Right, let's go have a wander. Everything's so close. You can see how close I am. I can just literally roll out of bed. Roll out of bed and just get into the training room. So, right. Well, that's our little feeding station. So again, that's just minutes or seconds from the room, training room. So they put on like that little centerpiece there. You'll have things like pineapple. As you can see, there's all apples and that. They did have cakes yesterday. They had little tiny ring donuts. How naughty is that? I must confess, I had half of one. But hey, life's for living, and that's what your sins are for. Guilt-free. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm not bad. Wasn't it a horrible night last night?
Horrible, what way?
Warm.
Warm, it was warm, muggy. But actually this is nice for me because we're downstairs. My room's downstairs, so compared to home, it's cool. Also, 103.
103.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben, you're Slimming World, I know.
Yes, it is.
So what I've done,
Oh, I can see.
I've actually only given us one long table.
Oh, okay.
There's that one which is full now, I believe, but we are using these in front of us.
Right, I'll find myself a
Have a
seat.
little tea.
Myself. Thank you very much, my darling. Thank you. So, here we are on the restaurant. As I can see, there's some of the consultants there. And just show you the kind of food they're putting on for us. Fresh food. Morning. Good morning. Don't mind me, I'm just doing a bit of vlogging. I'm going to take to meet the gorgeous Nikki that I keep talking to you about. Say morning, Nikki.
Morning!
How bright and breezy, bless her. So, didn't even warn her, I was going to stick a camera in front of her face. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a little. Okay, look, so really tried to make it Slimming World friendly for us. Oh, but maybe not the sausages. I don't think the rice ones either. Yeah, but the bacon looks gorgeous. There you go.
Yeah, I don't listen.
Right, so I'm going to go and have something to eat now, and I will catch up with you very soon. Okay? So, end of training. We have just now completed days 7 and 8 of consultant training. We have now, what have we done? We graduated, haven't we? Do you want to be?
Yes, if you get there before me, just...
Fair enough. Do you want to be in my vlog? This is Mummy, right? How are you feeling about graduating?
Emotional.
You feel emotional, right? So we won't spend too long. How are you feeling, Nick?
Emotional.
Emotional, yeah. We're all emotional wrecks. Honestly, it's just been an amazing few days. So yeah, catch up with you guys very, very soon. Just, as I promised, I would just cover our ending. So there you go. We've had congratulations as our gorgeous trainer. She's been absolutely beautiful. So yeah, it's been a great 2 days. It's so hot in here. I'm just going to head back home to Basingstoke now. So yeah, there you go. Look at me, all hot, sweaty. It's not great. It's not a good look, but it's Wales. So I'll catch up with you all very soon. Right, you take care. Bye.
Well, that motor field's got to be bloody gorgeous.
Is it?
Really nice.
How are you feeling, Mr. Rick?
I'm fine. How are you?
Very well, thank you. It's just nice to finish my vlog off, so now, Tom, how are you feeling?
Beautiful.
This is my son Tom, because all my viewers have never seen him. So, there you go. Talk about my kids on my vlogs.
You've got a pan over it.
No, I don't, because everyone wants to be on the vlog, so you can't just see. I don't even know if Salty wants to be.
No, I don't have a choice.
Joe, do you want to be on my vlog?
I'll be on a blog or vlog or whatever.
About 500 people watch it. Yeah, so, yeah, I've been vlogging when I've been away, so I just thought I'd end up by just letting everyone know I'm back home. Here we are.
You're actually talking now.
Well, not now. Yeah, she's talking.
Of course I'm talking now.
That's what Jodie's camera does.
Right, just,
Yeah, and it's you can do selfies.
Yeah, look, she can see what she's filming.
that's what I do, I just talk to the camera. Excuse my camera. Charlie boy. So yeah, back from Nottingham, as you can see, at family barbecue. Yeah, it's really nice to be home. It took us just 2.5 hours to get back, which is not too bad considering it took us like 4.5 to get down there. They're all looking at me thinking I'm mad. So hey.
Sorry?
Can't we take my arm back and say it's broke? Sure.
What, your camera?
So I've got here, they've all been... What time did you go on the beer here? 2 o'clock? So they've all been on the beer here since about 2 o'clock.
Just because
I've got that.
yeah, Nick, I can carry that in my bag. Baby.
Oh, I'm going to show you my granddaughter. Let me just turn it around.
It's scruffy.
400 and something, and we got it for free.
Let me just turn it around.
She's got a runny nose, Pete.
No, she hasn't.
There she is, look, with Grandad. Phoebe, say hi, you're on YouTube.
Hang on.
Say hello.
Say hello.
Say hello. Didn't I tell you she's beautiful? There she is.
Say hello.
There you go, there's the family.
Hello.
Tom, there's his beard there. That's his partner Gemma. This is the Kirsty.
Yeah, that car.
And this is their back garden. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so nice to be home. Load up. I have now got myself a little glass of wine. So let me just kind of show you.
Oh,
There you go. There it is, look. Lovely glass of wine.
She really...
Just going to sit and enjoy this now, and I'll catch up with you all later. Speak to you soon. Hey, good morning everybody. Happy Monday. What a glorious, beautiful day it is to start the week. Look at it. Amazing. Look at that sky. Azure blue, as they say. There's my lovely little garden. Look at my hubby. He worked so hard on it yesterday. Cutting the grass and getting all the summer furniture out. Summer's arrived, everyone. Certainly has. Woohoo! Hey! Morning. Oh my goodness me. Fringe needs cutting. So, I thought I'd just finish off the weekend vlog and things. So, try to take you in a few places, and I did say I did promise a few people I'd just try and catch up and let you know where we all are. So, yeah, Monday morning, and it's been a busy one. Been a manic one since Thursday. So I finished my training now, so I'm officially graduated from the Slimming World Academy. Yay! Who knew? I'm so pleased. I'm so excited. Really excited. It's like, that's it now. I've got a license to thrill. God help us all. No, it's brilliant. It's such an achievement. I feel truly blessed. I really do. Super proud of myself. Who knew that I'd get to here? back in January. I certainly didn't. So yeah, I'm really super excited, proud, all those things. Husband's really proud. You know, it's just brilliant, really brilliant. So yeah, I really can't wait now to get into group. I've got a group tonight. It's Monday night, so I've got a group Monday night. Really miss my little members on Saturday, little babies. I mean, I know it sounds a really sort of silly thing to say, but I did. I missed it. I missed them. I missed sort of seeing how they got on, and you know, I couldn't wait to get home and get my group back. So back on my computer when I uploaded and that, so I've got it back so I can have a look and see how they're all done. So yeah, super proud. A lot of them had some amazing achievements last week, and some great awards were given out. So I'll be catching up with the consultant that covered me. So I'll be catching up with her later. I've got to go and pick up the keys for tonight, and all the bits and pieces that go with it, and the food diaries and new member enrolment forms. I get to know them. So yeah, I'm excited for all of that. So that'll be happening a bit later on. Got my shopping coming in a bit because just haven't got round to go shopping. I haven't physically been shopping like we used to go to Sainsbury's every week on a Friday or something, but I just haven't been for about a month. I've just been sort of relying on shopping online because it's just sort of super busy at the moment. Not sure that's a good thing or not. But anyway, so that, well, what is it now? It's 25 to 9, so that's going to be coming between 9 and 10. So once that's here, I can get that put away. I've had a bit of a tidy up, unpacked. I was anyway like 2 days, but you know yourself, it doesn't matter whether you're going for 2 days, 2 weeks, there's certain things you have to take. So it's just been unpacking all of that, getting that all put away. That's all done now. And yeah, so while I was away, hubby's been busy in the garden, and he's done something with my steps. So on our drive, we slightly extended the drop curb bit a couple of years ago, and there's always been a rough bit. So as you reverse, there's room for like 2 cars, and when I reversed my car in, I always have to go, or I did have to go like this little humpy sort of concrete bit, and him and my brother-in-law hired, whilst I was away, unbeknownst to me, hired a digger thing, and they've got that all smoothed out, and I've got a nice smooth little ramp bit now to come in, so that's really chuffed with that as well. So it's the little things in life, isn't it? It really is little things in life. So yeah, hope you've all had a great weekend, and it's really hot, isn't it? It's hard to sleep and everything, but it's gorgeous weather, isn't it? So for all of those that are away on holiday or about to go on holiday, I hope you wish you well. I hope you have a fantastic holiday and enjoy every moment of it. And don't forget, this Slimming World plan is not a diet, so it's too generous to be called a diet. So just enjoy it, enjoy the freedom that it gives you, and you know, who knows, you could still come back with a weight loss too. Absolutely possible. Anything's possible, isn't it? The choice is yours, really, what you want to do. Whether you want to, you know, I think there's always 3 choices, isn't there? You know, you can either stay 100% on plan, you can just decide you're going to how many sins you're going to have each day, or you can just kind of throw caution to the wind and be prepared for whatever weight gain you have when you come back. And it's always your choice, isn't it? What's best for you. So whatever you decide, I hope you have a fantastic holiday when you come back, you know, back on track, back on it, and as they say, just enjoy. It's such a lovely, that's what I love this way of living. I really do. It's just amazing. And even though I've been away, and it wasn't always, I mean, they did their absolute best for us at the hotel, because we're staying at a hotel that wasn't at the Sparkly Castle, because we're having a massive extension done up there at the moment. So we were at Eastwood Hall again in Nottingham. So, but yeah, they did absolute best for us. And even then, even amongst all of that, there's always choices. There was still, you know, choices to be made. There was desserts there, but they also put out yoghurt and they put out fruit. So, you know, every day you could just stand there and just go, what do I want to do? What's important to me? Do I want that big piece of cake, or do I want the weight loss this week? It was kind of like my choice, what I wanted to do. And like I said, during the break times, they had things like little donuts and little cake pastry things. So there was always a choice there. There was fruit there as well, but you always had something if you wanted. So one day I just had one of those little tiny mini donuts, and I just cut it in half, and I just had half of it. Just a little taste of it, that was enough. I didn't feel deprived in any way. I just wanted to try a little bit, and that was fine. So I knew I was well on track with that one. So yeah, it's always about a choice, and I love that. I love choices. It's as I always say in group as well, it's not willpower. If you rely on willpower, I think you want to hide into nothing, because most of us, unless you're superhuman, most of us don't have willpower, a lot of willpower. So if you rely on that, I think you're doomed. But if you think it's not willpower, it's choice power, and the choice you make is your own. So live by it and die by it, I guess. Anywho, so that's it really. That's where we are right now. So I'm really motivated. It's just a reminder. The training, I know I say it all the time, but it is exceptional. Slimming World training to be a consultant is second to none. We had a trainer called Jackie this time. I don't know if I've said that already. I guess she's amazing. They're all brilliant. So we had Kieran, we've had the wonderful Ursula, she knows the only platinum consultant, and this time we had Jackie, and she was just awesome, gorgeous, and motivating, and just reminding, just bringing you back all the time to our core values of Slimming World and what we're really there for, and which is of course for our members, to motivate our members to, the importance of process, and all the motivational tools we've got to hand, and you never ever give up on anybody, not yourself, on anybody, and be kind to yourself and everybody else, because that's what's going to get you the success. Ultimately is being kind to yourself, forgiving yourself, past mistakes, they are what they are, it's all learning, and it kind of gets you to where you are, and you can never go back because you know too much now, so that's worth remembering. So even though you think I've failed many times before, you never have, because it's always learning, and you won't ever go back there because you've kind of learnt from that, and you might feel sometimes you take a step backwards, but it'll always be in a slightly different way. And I think if you can just learn to definitely forgive yourself, and I love one of the videos we watched from Margaret Bramwell, as you know, is the founder of Slimming World. She says that, when you find yourself getting into that sort of critical mind, you actually feel sometimes that you're going blooming mad. Why can't I do this? What's going on? Why you open the cupboard doors, you look at it, and you think, why can't I do this? She sort of said, if instead of just like doing what you normally do, which is like calling yourself a fool and stupid and probably a lot worse, I know I have called myself a lot worse, is to just sort of go, I just found this quite funny, to sort of go, how fascinating. And straight away that stops you in your tracks from sort of going down that road of what you normally do, which is to berate yourself and tell yourself you're stupid and that. But just go, how fascinating. What's that all about? And instead just try and stop and think, what is that all about? And that sometimes can be enough to kind of just stop that wobble a little bit, if you feel you're wobbling, and maybe just give yourself a little bit of thinking time and stop and try and unearth what is that, and go and have a binge, go and have a blowout, but on free food. That's what I've been doing all weekend. Honestly, I've come back from Nottingham absolutely ravenous. Yesterday, my husband, if he was here with me now, he would. I had family around, everything, and I had 2 dinners. 2, yeah. I did nacho star feast, but instead of having wedges, I did jacket potatoes. And I just couldn't fill up. I was just hungry. So I was binging all day long, and I blowout after blowout, but on free food and speed food, but mainly free food. So ideally it would have been perhaps speed food, but so a bit of self-disclosure here. It doesn't matter because what I was having was free food. So it doesn't matter, and you can go and have a binge and a blowout. But if I'm having strawberries, which are speed, so that was fine. But I had 2 jacket potatoes. So second helpings of the chilli. Did just not the cheese. I know I had my healthy extra A, so I was mindful of what I can have. Don't get me wrong, but I just made sure that what I was, grapes and bits of ham, and I'd have an apple, and I had a couple of yogurts, and I had a right old binge yesterday. But I didn't go to bed feeling bad or guilty, because I knew it was all on free food, which is the liberating part of this plan anyway. How cool is that? So I thought I'd share that one with you. Anyway, I don't want to waffle on too much longer. It's still warm in the shade here. I just stood outside, and I can still feel the heat rising as we speak. And it's 9:15. So I'm going to sign off here. I will be back with you very, very soon. Catch up soon. I just like I say, I do try and catch up whenever I can. So again, I'm not going to put myself under pressure and just say I will be doing more of them, or because I don't know. I seriously don't know. And if I don't want to disappoint you, and I don't want to disappoint me. Really grateful for all the likes and comments I get already, and how you've all said, "Oh, lovely to see you back," and I was thinking about you, and Katie Jane said, "Oh, I was so chuffed when I come up off holiday and you'd uploaded a video." I mean, things like that. They just really go, "Oh, people do actually care." It's brilliant. It's lovely. So yeah, thank you for all subscribing and liking, and yeah, it does. When you like and you comment, as you all know, it does help support your channel, which in turn motivates you to kind of keep it going. So yeah, I know I will be back. I just don't want to put myself under any pressure to say exactly when. Watch this space. I'll be back very soon. But you have a wonderful Monday. Enjoy, and wherever you're doing, stay on plan. Be kind to yourself and each other, and just enjoy it. Enjoy your life, because you only get one. See you soon. You take care now. Bye.